Hey guys, welcome back to MX5 Modified. Today I've got another modification I'm doing. It is some splitter diffusers for my splitter. I got these from Lightforge3d off eBay and they're made out of carbon filament. Really nice quality. Really impressed with when these came. They come with I think it's 11mm lip, so it should fit okay onto this splitter. Got here. So I'm going to be doing the splitter diffuser, and I'm also going to be spraying this section as well with some nice clear coat, 2K clear coat, and then these are going to be going there. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it all out, and then I'm going to cut it with a jigsaw, and then I have got some CT1 that I'm going to use to seal it all in and stick it all together. I'm going to put some masking tape down so I can draw onto it a bit easier. What I'm going to try and do now is have it level at the back and leave a bit of a gap in between these and the diffuser. I've already checked when it was on the car whereabouts I wanted them to be, and closest to this as I can get is where it's going to be perfect. That's now cut. There we go, perfect fit. Nice and snug. So now this is what they like on the underside. There's a very slight lip on it, so I'll make sure when I'm putting CT1 underneath I don't push it down fully. I'm just going to sand down these edges and a bit on top to make sure it has a good key. Now it's time to apply the CT1. Push it down enough so then it's flush at the front. That basically is flush now. So that's one side done. Now to do, just do the same on the other side, but I'll measure the other side to make sure it matches. 18.5, 15.5. And now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to sand it down with some 320 grit from where I'm going to be applying the 2K clear coat. Some good stuff, this 2-part. So to be able to do it, you pull this top piece out here, and you push it in, and that mixes the 2 parts together. You've got to shake it up for a while, and then you can spray it. And I'm going to give it a few coats of this. Then I'm just going to give it another clean with some glass cleaner to make sure it's nice and prepped for the clear coat. I also have a few other bits that I'm spraying. These are going to be going to the bottom of the wing. And I've made some little washers out of carbon fibre. So I'm going to be spraying these with a clear coat as well to give it a nice finish. So with the clear coat, what you got to do is take this off, put it on the bottom. You need to give it a good push. And now that should have released the second part of the clear coat, the hardener. And keep shaking it for a couple of minutes. I will put a picture up of what this used to look like now. This was fine, but I'm guessing with sun damage and just wear and tear in general, it left a really awful finish. So that's why I'm doing the clear coating. I did try and clear coat it once with some 1-part and it didn't turn out that well, so that's why I'm using the 2K clear coat now. All the little holes that there was in the carbon fibre from where it hasn't filled properly, I've used some wood filler and filled it in. It's black wood filler, so you can't really see it. So we're going to see what it looks like afterwards. Because before, what we're doing is the foam in the splitter was absorbing the clear coat as well as absorbing any resin that I put on it. So the filler seems to work quite well. And I'm hoping the clear coat will make it have a really nice finish. I would normally cover it up because of overspray, but it doesn't really matter if any clear coat gets on here because that's going to be covered up. It's literally just this front edge that's going to be seen. And now it's time to start spraying. First coat done, gonna let that go off a little bit. Maybe about 10-15 minutes time I'll go back over it again. Second coat. So I've given it its last coat now, probably given it 5 coats overall with it. It's left a nice thick layer on, so now afterwards, once it's dried, I can sand it down and go through the grits, then compound it and polish it to give it a really nice finish. Hey guys, finished with splitting now. Did some sanding, did some compound and polish, and it's come up really nice. There are a few imperfections here and there, but It's much better than it was before, and I didn't do a proper process. I literally just used clear coat instead of using the resin and then sanding it down. So I'm happy with how it's turned out. It's going to do me, it's going to be perfect for this. And I've also cut out of my front bumper as well to make room for the splitter diffusers, and then we can marry it up and see what it looks like and then get it fit. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the splitter. I'm going to put it underneath and see where it needs cutting. So I'm going to have to cut some of the under tray to be able to make the splitter diffusers fit. Got an idea whereabouts I need to be, so I'm just going to cut it with the multi-tool now. There we go. One section out. And then next piece. I'm going to have to line it up and cut out the front arch liner so I can make room for the splitter diffuser. So that's that now, fits, and what I'm going to do is cut across there and cut down the sides so it's got a nice clear run. What I'm also going to do while I'm here is, these holes are not great to have. I did have this in for brake cooling, but I never went to the brakes. It just kind of went into the wheel arch, which I know is no good now. So I'm going to either, well, I need to replace this at some point, so that's on my list to do, to replace that and the top one as well. But for now I'm just going to cover it in duct tape so then no air can escape. So that's all done now. And there it is. So the idea is the air on top hitting the bumper causes a high pressure zone, which then causes a low pressure zone on the bottom, and then it follows up this gradient, causing more of a low pressure zone, which then causes more downforce. And then all the air that goes from here will be going in behind where the wheel is, and then the next plan is to curve this arch in and also put a vent as well on the top of the front wing. I'm switching out the old silver bolts for these green grade black stainless steel ones. Which I think look quite nice. And then of course, because the bumpers doesn't line up great, I've got some carbon fibre packers. For the ropes at the front, I've got these, and I have got some carriage bolts coming, so they're flat on the underside, but these are the only ones I've got for now. So I'm just going to put these on temporary. Time to put the side spats on. I haven't got the bolts that I need yet, so I'm just going to be putting these silver ones on but I've got some marine grade ones coming on the way in black. What you also see is there's a gap on the underside, about a finger whip's gap, running all the way around. So what I'm either going to do is going to go and put an air dam on the front that completely covers it all the way around, or I'm going to get some either like foam or rubber to put on the underside, so then it squishes it when it's pushed down, and then that'll cover the gap as well. I'm also thinking maybe putting a bolt through here because it is a bit flimsy. So if I run a bolt straight through there, straight into the splitter, it should hopefully keep it a bit more secure, the splitter more secure at this side as well. I've actually got these 6mm bolts. They're quite long, too long. I'm going to put it through there just to keep it more secure, and then I can cut them down to the size that I need. Very happy with this now. Feels a bit more supported there, and much better when I was to get this filled in. I'm going to do some new side spats as well. I want to come a bit higher, make them a bit thicker as well, and properly resin coat them so they match this. I'll put the links for the splitter diffusers in the description. Very high quality, I'm very impressed with them. To say I only paid like £50 for them. I've now filled it with some foam, 20mm foam. It's really filled it out nicely now. Thanks for watching again, guys. I've got some more mods that I'm going to be doing for this. I've got some bonnet vents, wing vents. I'm going to be curving the wing in as well, so that's going to be on the cards. I've also got a new kind of design I want to do sticker wise to the car. I'm still going to keep the camo, but just add a load of stickers to it to make them look more like a race car. I'm looking forward to doing that. That should be really nice. I've also got a few little bit maintenance bits as well to do to the car, and we've still got quite a bit on Sam's car to do as well. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.